All right, thank you so much. Well, Poland's president says a Russian-made missile that killed 2 people in his country was likely an unfortunate accident.
Yeah, he said it was most likely a Ukrainian missile, but said the ultimate responsibility lies with Russia, which launched a barrage of missile attacks Tuesday. Fox's Doug Luzader reports from Washington.
Well, this is exactly the scenario that many had feared, the idea of other nations getting embroiled in this conflict in Ukraine. The president of Poland, though, says he does not think this was an intentional attack by Russia, and President Biden seems inclined to agree. Police in Poland block off the scene, and while we're still waiting for the evidence to emerge, President Biden says the missile may not have been fired from Russia.
There is preliminary information that contests that. I don't want to say that till we completely investigate, but it's unlikely in the minds of the trajectory that it was fired from Russia. But we'll see.
We'll see, but it follows a barrage of Russian missile strikes on civilian targets in Ukraine, hitting infrastructure and knocking out power, plunging many areas into darkness. NATO and G7 leaders quickly met to assess their options.
This is clearly some kind of a mistake, and we definitely don't want to overreact on this.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky called it a significant escalation, but it's possible that it's a Russian-made missile fired defensively by Ukraine. But even if this doesn't trigger what's known as a NATO Article 5 response requiring allies to act, the alliance could still be drawn into further action.
There are probably a number of policy options that NATO might consider, providing Ukraine with more sophisticated air defense, potentially a no-fly zone over western Ukraine so that attacks like this might not be repeated in the future.
And Ukraine has repeatedly pressed allies, including the United States, to help fortify air defenses. In Washington, I'm Doug Luzader for Good Day.